Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to yet another TapDaddyBeats stream. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. And man, I got a new track to show you guys. Finally, this one's out. I've been sitting on this one forever. This one is my new track called Rose Bouquet. God, I love this track. But yes, welcome on in, guys. Today we're going to be making beats in Ableton Live. It's going to be a good one. Yeah, I got some hot coffee. But yes, if you guys don't know where to find my music, I am TapDaddy on all platforms. You can find me wherever. So. But yeah, as for today, I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do. We kind of need both beats for BeatStars and potentially stuff for Spotify. So we're just gonna make whatever we're vibing with, you know? Should be good. Oh. Man, I just want to vibe with this track for a minute. Make sure I got all my screens set up. Oh, and I got my other, I got Jamcam working again. Hell yeah, Jamcam. Let me position this a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Hell yeah. But yeah, see, sometimes things get fixed on stream. I still don't have my alerts set up right. Maybe I'll get that eventually. But yeah, go stream Rose Bouquet. Go listen to Rose Bouquet wherever you listen to music. This one just makes me happy, man. I love this track. It makes me so happy. All right. Let's get into some beats. Let's get into Ableton Live. So I was listening to just like these chords. I feel like there's something here. If I chop these chords apart, there's probably something there. Probably some gold. What's up, Chocolate? How you doing, man? He says pulled in. Hell yeah. Welcome, dude. How's your day going? Man, you got here just in time, too. We are just starting this first beat. Let's get busy. I'm going to pull out some drums, and, yeah. I'm thinking we should make something, like, super rhymable if we're just chopping these chords apart. Let's see. What are going to be some good drums for this? These are pretty cool. But yeah, just leaving swimming with your kids. Oh, hell yeah. Right on, man. It is a good Saturday morning. Man, I feel like it's just the perfect weather right now where it's like it's seasonably warm, but it's not like scorching hot. I don't know, at least where I'm at. I don't know where you're at, but I'm waiting for the inevitable unbearing heat. This could be good. Of course, what was this recent one I had? That's decent, but I don't know. I feel like we could do better for boom bap. Where's some of these older kits? I mean, that could be slick. I think we go for like a guaranteed good boom bap feel. This kit is just like so solid. Either one of these, they're basically the same kit. Anyways, let's pull out Jam Cam here. Hell yeah. And let's just try to get something that's got a nice pocket to it. Let's see, and this kind of has the hi-hat attached to the kick. Same with like the snare. Okay, that's good. We got like a couple different switch ups in there. Let's pull this out. Figure out exactly how much of this we want to keep, you know. But that sounded pretty solid. See, so we got like that switch up. And, you know, we're really going to like dress this up with secondary snares, you know? But yeah, is all your drums for sale? So I don't really have too many like drum kits for sale. A while ago, just for fun, I made a bunch of drum loops from a lot of these drums, and I put it on my BeatStars. So if you are interested, I just like listed it for like $10 or something, you know. Mostly did this for fun because I don't usually do like drum like sample packs and drum kits. But you can check it out if you want. It's let's see, Taps Drums Volume 2 is the most recent one, probably the best one, honestly. Here, I'll pull this up for you. Just a little preview of the loops that I got here. And I basically put in all the stems here. So you could chop like the kick or whatever. Here, I'll drop a link in chat if you wanted to check it out. Man, I might have to do more drum kits, you know? Anyways, you can go check that out. Let's see what we got going on here. Similar pattern to what we just heard there. But that's all good. I would say, like, you know, boom bap drums, you really shouldn't overthink too much. Okay, we need to figure out, like, where is the start? So that's one. Gosh, I really screwed this up over here. Got a little bit screwy. Here we go. But yeah, let's see. See, that's like all out of time. But you know, it really is like you want to take the time to really build something strong when you're building your drums. If you kind of half-ass it, you know, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure. It's the first thing that kind of determines how the rest of it's going to go. Let's see, these are a little bit mistimed. I want to fix a little bit of these. See, that kick was so early, it made that snare sound late. All of these are a little bit ahead for some reason. That's all good. We're just straightening it out. See, and this all feels pretty slow. It's going to feel better at a faster BPM, but by kind of listening to it at a slower BPM, we're really getting a feel for where the mistakes are at. Like, man, some of these hi-hats are a little bit rushed. I might even think about quantizing these. We're not really doing a shuffle, so that could kind of help us get this locked in. Quite honestly, though, I kind of prefer to just kind of slide the ones that are really mistimed. That way we're not like totally screwing it up. Okay. I know, super riveting stuff. Boy, yeah, all of this was like quite out of pocket. See, and there was just like one missing hi-hat. Maybe make this just a smidge tighter. Bring this guy up. All right, and that is the loop. Now, I think that we can kind of go back and dress in some kind of like secondary snare play. I do kind of want to maybe get a couple chords chopped. First of all, before we dive too far into that, let's kick up the BPM of this to like 90. Maybe like 92. Or we could slow it down. We had it at like 82. What if we went like 78? And then we dress in like a bunch of secondary snare stuff to kind of subdivide it a little bit further. You know, let's get those chords for us to chop up. Where was it? Good thing I saved it in my likes. Now, this is going to be, the original BPM of this is actually faster than what we have here. So we might pitch it down to kind of elongate those notes. So yeah, pretty simple chops, right? We're just going to slice by region, just like 4 of these. is this gonna sound lower? It's just kind of a starting point. You know, what I kind of like about this is it gives us so much room to like really come in with our own details. Like, there's a lot of possibilities for what we can do from here. Okay, and we're also gonna put a little bit of fade in on these chops just to avoid any sort of clicks or pops from where we chopped it. Now we can kind of dress in a couple of these secondary snares. Let's just like, and these are going to be a little bit more swung. Yeah. This guy needs to come up. Here we go. Getting some really cool, like, syncopated feel here. Yeah, this kick needs to come up. There we go. Maybe one more that kind of leads in to this. Oh yeah. Nice. So that's like half of that done. Let's just hear this back to kind of see what we got. Yeah, let's kick up the pace a little bit to keep it from being such a death march, you know? Now, what if we just took all of these syncopations that we dressed in on this side, and we said, so there's where it starts, over there. Does this work? Oh, not quite. Not quite. There's some of this that doesn't quite work. But we can kind of like just shift it around a bit. Like, I like the feel of this. This is pretty slick. This is feeling a lot better. Let's also play with like maybe how we're processing these drums. I kind of want to try running this through a guitar amp. That's like really in the red. If we just bring this down, it might be a little bit more appealing. Let's say 1176 compressor, and then we might do a little bit of crunch on it. You'll notice that with this compression on here, like that snare has more like pop to it. It's because I've got like very slow attack on it and like no release. Let's pull out Decapitator. Decapitator? I hardly know her. out some Arturia plugins. Not sure if this will be the sound, but it could be something that fits. I feel like we want something more minimal. Turn this down. Okay, I got an idea. Yeah, this should be pretty slick. It's just tiny details, right? We're trying to fill it in with just like small details, kind of keeping it open for like a rapper to really step on here. See, now we're just kind of pulling out sounds. Oh, dude, that's pretty slick. That's like exactly the kind of stuff we need. Dude. But yeah, Chocolate says, alright, at home now. Got my Atom monitors, speakers in blast. Hey, that's what I like to hear. That's what's up, man. How's this bumping? All right, for now, we're just going to be working on like a 16-bar verse section, right? I'm not quite sure what we're going to like really grab for the hook, but, you know, right now it's like, I feel like sometimes it's best to kind of like work at the best loop that you possibly can. And then that's kind of the step where I feel like a lot of people get kind of stuck at is how do you then arrange it out into a beat? I would just say in that regard, if that is you, if you're like, man, I can make loops all day, I can't make beats. I feel like the number one reason why that happens is because you stop too often at just a loop. But if you take the time to make sure that you finish everything that you start, you get that experience for arrangement, you know? That's the biggest thing is people just aren't getting the experience for arrangement, you know? But yeah, do you know how to play keys or just fluke it? You know, some people tell you I know how to play keys, but you know, that might be more just fluke it, you know. No, I've been playing piano my whole life. I won't say that I'm like as good as I should be for somebody that has played piano his whole life, you know. I really am just fucking around here. It's all good though. It's all good, man. I just say like, don't be intimidated by the keys. Just start pressing buttons till it sounds right. You know. I think over time you start to get a better grasp of like key signatures and just like basic music theory. The more that you play with an instrument, whether it's piano or guitar, you know. The good thing about being a producer is like you don't have to like play it perfectly every single time. You can sit there and do 10 takes until you have something that sounds decent, you know? Yeah. Sounds clean on the muddy side. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let's keep laying down these MIDI tracks. What do I want to pull out next? Maybe we pull out like a sub bass. I like using this it's just stock Ableton. It's called hip hop sub bass, and it's actually just like a really good clean like sine wave sub bass. Chocolate's like, oh my god, the bass shaking my basement. Hell yeah, man. It really is, though. It's a lot, dude. It's simple. It's just like a sine wave bass, you know? It's really nothing special. But, oh, man, in the right frequency range, it hits. It hits. Now, you will notice some of these notes are just, like, way more resonant than others. Some of them just sound super loud. That bottom note, especially. What I like to do to kind of help mitigate that a little bit, and this isn't like a perfect fix, but I think this is super helpful when you're playing with a bass where some of these like notes are a little bit less pronounced than others. Just throw some compression on there. I really like to use the LA2A for this kind of stuff. And you'll see this needle will jump to different degrees. Like as we hit that bottom resonant note, I expect it to probably lean all the way back to this -5. Oh yeah, wow. But you see, this kind of helps a little bit, right? Yeah, Chocolate says I gotta get that bass too. Yeah, what DAW are you cooking up in? Because this bass is actually a stock Ableton bass, but I mean it's pretty much just a sine wave, you know. Something that we could do for extra flavor, I don't think we're gonna do this, but I like to just experiment. Sometimes a little bit of distortion, the right kind of distortion, could really make this interesting. So like, this might be kind of taking out the sub though. Let's maybe get rid of that. Let's go for more of like a tape flutter. Yeah, you got Ableton 12? Oh, hell yeah, man. So yeah, if you're looking for this in Ableton, it's just called Hip Hop Sub Bass. Super easy to remember. Just search it up in Ableton Live and you'll find it. And this has been a part of Ableton since like Ableton Live 9, you know. It's been, well, at least it may have even been earlier than that. I got Ableton with, like, back on, my first version of Ableton was Ableton Live 9. I think I had, like, the intro version. And then when I went to 10, I upgraded to standard. And then eventually when I got, I pre-ordered 12. And with that pre-order, I got Ableton Live 11, and I upgraded to Suite because I got a good deal on it. Alright, this bass is a little bit much. We might need to pull this back a bit, but... I feel like we need to sample like one little trumpet lick or something, like a stab or something. they have this category for stabs. I don't usually dig around in there. We might this time, though. We might need something a little bit more meaty than this. Well, ain't that pretty? Let's go dig in. Yeah, let's just go back and dig a little bit further. We're really just looking for a tiny detail. Kind of just want to play around with like bringing this out about here. But you see that's the thing though, is it interrupts itself before it gets a chance to die off. Well, we might still be able to make this work. We'll just have to cut it down, do all the processing ourselves. Yeah, see, that works. Is that Splice or Lander? It's Splice. What's kind of nice in Ableton Live 12 is they made this new like Splice integration, which is at first I wasn't a huge fan of it because I like digging, you know, just like on their site, but I don't know, I'm starting to really come around to it. I quite enjoy it. In general though, I try to like sample from as many sources as I possibly can. You know, Splice just happens to be like, I don't know, in my opinion, a really, really deep library of stuff that tends to carry the highest quality. I think my only gripe with Splice is that it's so popular, you know? lot of people are sampling Splice, but that's okay, man. There's just like so much on here that it's like you're never gonna hear all of it. Oh, and I'm kind of curious. What if we did something like... we do this, but we make it a lot more filtered out. This, I think, could be... maybe we don't ping pong that. Oh, man. Yeah. Embrace it. Yeah. He says, when I was coming up trying to make beats, we had nothing. That's what I'm... dude. Exactly. I've been making beats since before SoundCloud, which is, I know, not like a crazy amount of time, but we didn't have shit back then, you know? It's like I get a little bit irked when I hear people complaining about Splice, and it's like, dude, if you're in a sample-based genre, like, the alternative, well, we didn't have alternatives. You would just, like, sample it, you know, whatever vinyl you could get and pray that it didn't get you in trouble, right? And it's like, dude, nowadays, you don't have to worry about that, you know? There was a point in time where I was just chopping vinyl left and right without really a care in the world, but I didn't really have much going on. When I decided to start selling beats, I decided, like, no, I need to figure out, like, clearance. I can't be just, like, selling people beats that are going to be getting them in trouble, getting taken off of platforms for whatever reason, you know? So I decided I was going to start, you know, getting licensing for whatever samples I use. Splice is a great service for that. I also have used, like, Somatics stuff, you know. BandLab has a whole royalty-free section of their website. And really anywhere, you know, anywhere. I would even, like, buy drum breaks from AJ Hall, who is a really talented drummer. And he sells sample packs of just, like, drum breaks, and it's, like, super sick, right? But yeah, that's the thing, though, is I agree with you. Like, I feel like people are ungrateful. They talking shit on, like, Splice or sample packs, and it's like, guys, this used to not be a thing. This is a complicated solution to a complex problem, you know? A real problem. I'm so grateful that I actually have clearance for all this stuff, because nowadays I have a lot more to lose, right? I've got like 6 million streams on platforms. That's at that point where it's like, it would be sketchy if I didn't have clearance on all this, right? Where it's like, oh, I sampled the wrong thing, the track blows up, suddenly I'm getting taken to court, right? It's stupid, right? Yeah, Chocolate says, had the S950 Akai, had a loop, that's it. Just loop over and over. Yeah, I got you. Alright, we gotta kind of, like, move this along. come in like right on here. Actually, I liked better how we end on this guy. And then we have that delay roll over. See, we're starting to arrange it outwards. I definitely want to lay in a lot more detail into this. But the thing we got to be careful about is we don't want to overcrowd the track. This is definitely going to be a really good one for, I think, beat stars, for rappers. So let's start kind of like getting this out. Maybe we only give them like this much intro. And we'll do some like risers to kind of help move them into this. I love how these drums are knocking. This feels good, especially running those drums through that guitar amp into the really tight compression. Feels pretty good. Maybe we'll come in on this over here. Oops. Oops, we're not quite hitting that snare. Yeah, Chocolate's like, yo, see that intro you just did? I just learned that from you. I like to do just like little pickups, man. Little pickups on the drums can make a world of difference. But you know, so much of it is just about kind of knowing how to pace the track. How to kind of play with the energy. See, we like dropped them into something cool, and then we kind of cooled them out even more by dropping out the bass there, letting the delay hang over. I still think we might need to come in with a little extra in this section. So let's do that. Let's come in with a little extra here. Maybe we come in with something that kind of shimmers. We could even come in like during that dropout would be kind of cool on like a chord with this like organy kind of instrument. Not gonna just like let it hang there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fade these chords. Just gonna like from here to here, we're just gonna go downwards like that on this automation. But I kind of want to do something kind of granular with this. We're gonna pull out Crystallizer. I've done this before a lot with this particular sound. So I know this is going to sound pretty slick. So I've got Crystallizer by Sound Toys. I think Emeralds is like one of my favorites. Okay, it's like way too much though. It's really loud. So let's turn the mix down. Let's turn the output down. We could even play with like, I don't know, Crystal Builder. Oh no, I kind of like Emeralds better. Oh, it's a bit much. Okay. So that's just like one kind of slick detail. Kind of thinking like we get like a steel guitar in here somewhere, just like a little teardrop here and there. Modern jazz. Here we go. It's not bad. I'm not quite sure what of that I want to keep. I do know, though, that we want to, like, really gloss this up a little bit more with some reverb. And I've got this, like, chorusy reverb that works really well with this guitar specifically. We're going to pop over to Guitar Rig 6 MFX. There's this one in here called Airverb that is, I think it just works really cool with this guitar. Like I said, it's like pretty chorusy and interesting. See, like that's pretty slick. Okay, I like those. What if we take these and we kind of slap them over here as well? Man, if I am going to be dropping this on BeatStars, I gotta annoyingly think of what kind of type beat this would be. It kind of gives me Outkast sort of vibes, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Something like 90s hip hop. Okay, and then maybe we outro them like... How does that feel going from this emptiness of this section, though? So we come out like this. And this is like on the last couple bars, the last verse. That feels satisfying, dropping out the drums right on that delay, synth delay. That's cool. All right. Damn. Let's hear this back and let's save it. What song number are we on? We got to figure that out. We are on song number 1135, I believe. All right, we'll listen while we save. Song 1135. Man, we are getting up there. Throw another one on the pile, you know. But yeah, Chocolate says, if you remember OC from Digging in Crates crew, he will be perfect for this. You know, I can't say I'm familiar. I feel like I might have to look it up because I gotta kind of like expand the artists that I quote unquote type, you know. I feel like it's the most annoying part of the process. It's just like I'm just like making beats, making whatever I feel like making. But if I want it to be heard by rappers that are specifically trying to find something to rhyme on, you have to call it a such and such type beat. It's just like, otherwise, that's literally what signals to people like, hey, this is a beat for sale that you can rhyme. Like, you know? Yeah, look it up. I'll definitely have to after stream. We got time to make another beat, at least one. So this is perfect. We made this beat in like an hour and 10 minutes ish. That's not bad at all. Man, that's perfect. All right, I'm going to go heat up some coffee real quick. I'm just going to go run to the microwave and heat up some coffee. While I'm doing that, because, yeah, we're about to dive into another beat. But real quick, I wanted to show you guys, this is my most recent release. It's called Rose Bouquet. It's just like a really lovely kind of like jazzy track. I hope you guys enjoy. This is like... I've been sitting on this beat for a little while. It just dropped last night. So anyways, I'll be 2 seconds. I'm just going to go heat up some coffee. I'll be right back. All right. Got back just in time. Perfect. All right. Let's dive into another beat. Let's hit another one. So let's see. New live set. Save, even though we just saved. I don't know why it is making me save again, but we're going to do so anyways. Okay, and here we are, brand new Ableton live set. Let's pick out something. Let's pick out something golden. Let's see. Okay. Piano. Let's go piano this time. You know, I guess I did have some that were picked out. Let me just like go digging in my liked. And we'll say instruments, piano, or maybe we'll just say keys. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and I gotta turn off time stretch. It's kind of a vibe. We can make a gospel track. I don't know. This is kind of a vibe too. Oh, come on, this could be slick. Okay. We might just do that one. That would be slick. And it's got some nice variation to it. We might even use like the same drum kit that we used last time. We just won't do it through the guitar amp. Something like this. Let's check it out. Something like that. What other kits do we got? way too choppy. That could be pretty slick. Okay. I think we're zeroing in on something kind of dope here. Okay. Let's get this first guy up there. I like those little dropouts on the hi-hats up there. That's pretty nice. I'm curious if we threw on here just like a little bit of saturation, a little bit of decapitator. Yeah, that kind of punches it up nicely. I think I heard a little bit of overlap on the kick at the end here. Let's remove that. And then I'm not sure if we want to do the compression before or after the or is this even gonna need compression? We'll see. All right. What was that one we were looking at? This guy? What else we got though? I'm almost considering this, but maybe we do want to kind of like cool out these drums a bit. They're a bit bright, you know? So maybe we will do that trick with the amp. All right. Now it's nice and warm. Pitched it down a little bit. Let's compress this a bit. These are kind of jutting out there. This feels like the beginnings of a really nice, soulful, jazzy, kind of jazz hop track. Yeah, what if we got like some strings or something in here? Let's see, this is F minor, and we pitch that down to, so E flat minor. So we've sampled this string before, but I wouldn't mind hitting it again. Like, what if we took just the second half of this? We need to kind of like wash this out into the background a bit. So like take super plate. Maybe we'll take that gold foil reverb. That has been working nicely with strings. What would be some stuff that's appropriate for this sort of ensemble that I don't usually hit too much? I feel like the obvious ones are like trumpet, saxophone, flute. I usually lay down vibraphone myself, but sometimes, you know, some of the real gold of sampling is that you can kind of hit textures that you wouldn't hit with your VSTs. And you know, I've got some good sounding vibraphones, but sampling's more about the vibe, right? Let's maybe dig. Manually. Yeah, vibraphone, jazz. Yo, what's up, Signature? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. I kind of like that it's got a little bit of the squeak of the pedals. lot of this is just not quite fitting the key signature, you know? But I think part of it just might be that, you know, vibraphones, there's a lot of chord structure in these. And if it's not following the chord structure of like this progression, it might not work out, right? But yeah, signature says good, dude. And yourself, oh, I'm chilling, man. I'm having a good Saturday morning cook up, you know? This is quite vibey. Now, are we absolutely certain about our key signature here? F minor. And we're -2 on that. E flat major, or I mean E flat minor. Yep. I just kind of want to like shift it around a bit. We'll see. But yeah, Chocolate says, when it comes to mastering your beats for an album, do you do that too? Yeah, of course. I master all of my tracks. Pretty much anything that gets published gets mastered. Now, I think in the context of an album, and I also kind of like to think of my discography in this way, but I would highly recommend that you pick a range of like loudness that you need, you know, for your album, making sure that it's super consistent, right? And in general, I think it's kind of smart to do that just for your discography as a whole, so that, you know, one song isn't like much louder than the next. So like for me, I typically stick between -9 lufs and -11 lufs, right? Lately, I've been being very tight around -10.5 lufs. I feel like that is a good zone for me. And I'm actually currently mixing and mastering an album, and yeah, -10.5 seems to be like the target that I've been hitting pretty consistently across all the tracks, you know. So oops. See, this is the right kind of feel. I did kind of want one of those more textured kind of sounding tracks on here. I got an idea for this. Sample is offline, bro. Get your butt out here. Sample offline, dude. Bro. How do I fix this? First of all, let's save this. Let's like it in case we lose it. Here, and then maybe what we'll do instead is we'll go to our library likes and see if it wants to download from here. There we go. See, it can work. Okay. Here we go. But yeah, Signature says no more than 12 depending on the genre for my music anyways. Absolutely, man. Sometimes I kind of question if I'm being a little bit too loud for my genre, you know? I've submitted to like lo-fi labels before that, you know, demand nothing louder than minus 12 LUFS, you know, and I'm like, am I hitting a little too loud with minus 9 to minus 11? I've been sticking more on the minus 11 side of things. But you know what? It's all good. Because my genre isn't just lo-fi. It's like hip-hop, you know? What if I like really compressed this? This one we might use the 1176 if we're gonna go for some extreme ratios. it's really just that note that we want. You guys may have seen I did this trick with the 1176 where we press in all of the ratio buttons to get this extreme sort of ratio. It's kind of cool. I just learned about that the other day. See, it's like really pushed in there. Although I can't help but wonder if there's something better that we can do in terms of like a chop. Yeah, what if we like took that, but we extended it out a little bit? Yeah, it just kind of helps connect. Little pieces, what we're going for. I can turn that string back on. Still craving more like vibraphone stuff. Yeah, ear candy is the name of the game here. And I don't want to pull out my normal vibraphone instruments. We might kind of construct something. This feels cool because it's like this very like dry lo-fi feel. We're gonna keep that around just as like a nice little splash of variety. I'm also curious. I gotta figure out what is the relative major to E flat minor. Relative majors, G flat major. Okay. So like for these major ones, we could go G flat. Ooh, I kind of like how that worked in tandem with the chop that we had. But yeah. On this one, you thought it was a disaster, but you make it work. Yeah. No doubt. This one, I'm really contemplating it a lot more. Because, quite honestly, this is going to be more than a beat for just rappers. This might turn into something that is going to be a little bit more for Spotify as just like an instrumental track, right? The bar is so high, man, when it comes to instrumental music on Spotify. See, I like how that works together. We'll see how this all fits in, right? And there's like fuzz on this vibraphone that might kind of jut out as it cuts off. You see what I mean? We need to like set that down. I don't know. Instead, we might like delay out this last guy. Oh, I kind of like the triplet. That's pretty slick. Okay. We really do need like a strong trumpet part to this. I feel like I'm building the walls here. We're really building the walls, and then we're gonna decorate the house. That's the metaphor I'm going with right now. Let's see. Trumpet. Definitely jazz. But what else? Jazz and soul. Let's see, we need G flat major. I feel like this is just not making sense. I am very curious if the key signature here that was listed on the original sample is just like not accurate, because F minor, it has this -1. I wonder if that plays a role, or if that's just, I don't know. We're gonna find out though. That makes sense. That's E flat minor. Oh, let's dig through some saxophone actually. Oh no, it's swinging a little bit too much. We need something a little bit more cool jazz-ish. Go back to trumpet. I feel like the trumpet was recorded much cleaner here, which we're not gonna use it so dry like it sounds here. We're gonna really gloss it up. Come on, that's slick. Oh, okay, I got a little bit of an idea. We're gonna say like... All right, let's I like that one. We're gonna end on that. And then I don't like this over here. Okay, so I really like this little pickup as well into the second time that that it hits that. So that's slick. I'm not sure where we want that to come in. Let's pull this out. Let's kind of pick this apart. We really don't have a sense of our arrangement yet. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Or that second time around is where we go up high. Cool. And we'll keep that pickup on there. Now, but we need to like really gloss in this up. Trade with something. Still not sure if this is going to be the area of the track that's going to be on. It might be over here. A little trade-off with like a saxophone or something. Flute. We should come in with an upright bass, something really gentle and low-key underneath. And let's really start getting down to brass tacks here. There we go. We're like getting little pieces in place, right? You guys can start to kind of see the vision, but it's like we got a long ways to go here. All right, well, let's pull out that upright bass. Because I think that that's going to really fill out this ensemble. All right. Upright bass. This guy. And we're going to turn the tone down on this guy to make him a little bit more warm, a little bit less on the neck. See, you can hear so much of that neck. We're going to just smooth it out a little bit. Let me just look up E flat major or minor. E flat, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat. Wow, basically all flats. Yeah. Okay. Compress this because it's gonna need compression anyways, but I also want to just increase the volume, so we'll kill two birds, one stone. I'm just pulling out the a LA2A compressor. bass notes, you know? What's up, Jose? How's it going, dude? He's like, good evening, bro. Oof. Great sounds. Hey, I appreciate it, man. We're getting places. You know, soon enough, we're going to be getting there. I'm certain about this note, this note, this note. I'm just not sure about this note. You know what? I think that is good. Let's capture that. Start dressing it into this track. Let's see. So this guy needs to come in. And, you know, the secret is we're going to keep this, like, super low key in the background. Okay. Now we're going to be kind of pulling out some instruments. Okay. We basically just follow the bass line there. Basically. I kind of like that. Yeah, nice and chilled. Thank you, Signature. I'm very much vibing with this beat, man. We're like barely into this. We've been on this track for about an hour so far. This might be kind of one of those beats that I end up spending like 8 hours on. Which would not be a bad idea. We're just gonna keep plucking at this, you know? Keep picking this apart. See, right now, arrangement-wise in my head, I'm thinking we haven't even yet hit the like big catchy hook section. I think that's gonna be these first 8 bars, and this is like really strong verse kind of stuff, and then we're gonna hit little trumpet solo that trades off with something else, not sure yet. Then we'll probably move into a bridge section and bring them back around to whatever is gonna be a really good hook, right? We might even start zeroing in over here. Maybe we'll go for like a flute hook this time. Let's see. Relative major to the E flat minor is G flat, I believe, right? Yeah, G flat. I just like that. What if this wasn't so slow? No, that feels unnatural. I'm kind of thinking we might just pull out just for those notes, you know, ba-da-da-da, and we kind of let it like fade off. We might do some interesting things with like delays and reverbs on that. Just kind of spitballing ideas here, you know. There's no right or wrong answers. There's just better and worse outcomes, right? Let's see how Complex Pro sounds. Terrible. Okay. And then we'll be doing something over here where... But yeah, Jose says, bro, when you start making a beat, where do you usually begin? Drums, pad, lead, strings, piano? I usually start with the drums. But with that said, I usually start with drums with a little bit of an idea in mind in terms of the sample selection. So really it's like I'll think ahead. I'll decide what kind of sample I want to flip, you know? And with that, I kind of have a little bit of direction to go off of in terms of like, well, what should the drums sound like on a beat like this, right? So I'll lay down my drums, then I'll chop my sample to it. Or sometimes if I'm not even sampling, I will, you know, maybe I'll kind of pick what kind of instrument I want to do. And then I'm like, okay, well, I know what kind of beat I want to make if I kind of like know where I'm starting in terms of like whether I'm going to start with piano or Rhodes or whatnot. But point is, drums are the first things that get laid, but it's like with the context of, you know, I'm thinking ahead to like what I'm about to sample, what I'm about to lay down, you know? So it's a good question. I think everybody kind of does it differently. I like starting with drums though, because if you start with something that is really strong, like in terms of rhythm and just like how the drums feel, like you can really lean into that with everything that you do in the beat, how you chop the samples, how you lay that melody, the slight syncopations, the slight inflections. It's like the rhythm is there. So you know, you can just like really lean into that pocket, right? But it's food for thought. I know some people swear by doing like melodies or chord progression first, you know? Oh yeah. Let's like drench this. Let's drench this. I want to pull out Super Plate. Okay. We'll probably play around a few. Like this is clean, dreamy. Yeah, and then that's the big turnaround that I want to hit. So basically, I want to do something like this where we are going to fade out on this. Yeah, I see Chocolate says, I think it depends on what you're using. As an MPC guy, melody samples come first. Interesting. So when you're chopping on the MPC, do you chop the sample before you chop the drums? Yeah, he says on the DAW, drums first. Interesting. Because I've worked in MPC as well, and I would usually get my drums right first, but I have like a sample in mind, and then I come back around with my samples, I chop them, and I'm chopping to the syncopation of the drums. But I think that you can really go about it any which way. Like, it doesn't, it's really just a preference thing, right? I think the important thing is that you begin, right? Like, I don't know. I think at first, when you're first trying to learn how to make beats, it can be kind of daunting to sit down at a blank DAW. But it's the small things about knowing where you start and where you go from there. Your workflow that I think allows for you to really fly through beats with ease and not get so hung up, right? Let's go, let's try to hit that gold foil reverb. See how that sounds. That's been sounding good on strings lately. Curious on the flute. Yeah, it feels more background. And we might... Oh, we're not quite there. But yeah, Jose says, I understand, bro. Thanks for replying. Of course, man. Yeah, he says, I've been making beats in FL Studio for years. Every now and then I come up with beats I like. Hey, I mean, it's all about the batting average. You're not going to like everything that you make, but the more that you make, the higher that batting average goes, where, it might be, oh, I only like 1 in 10 beats that I make, but as you keep doing it, suddenly you're like, oh, I like 7 in 10 beats that I make, But yeah, he says, since discovering your YouTube channel, I've learned by watching you and gradually improved my melodies. Hey, that's awesome, man. That's sick. Yeah, he says, it's always a pleasure to be in your live stream. Damn, I appreciate that, man. Honestly, I feel like sometimes you learn the most by watching other people make beats. I'm a big fan of just like watching people cook, There's only so much you can learn from tutorials. I think that what's great about watching people make beats is you learn answers to questions you didn't know to ask, right? You pick up on subtle things that other people do, and you're like, I would have never thought to do that. And it's I don't know, that's where I feel like I'm at, where I don't watch tutorials anymore. I just watch people cook. Kind of playing around with some ping pong delay here. But you see, it's like so busy. We might choose to like... What if we just like flicked it on right over here? Yeah, this is kind of sounding a little busy. Let's ditch the reverb. I mean the delay. It was just an idea, but I think we got something really smooth here. You know, we really do need another one of these guys over here to fill out this phrase. This way we don't cover up the entrance of those vibraphones. Although... I don't know. Might be kind of the cooler option here. Yeah, it just like cuts right as we hit that kick on one. Okay. Let's start kind of pulling out the arrangement here. Definitely gonna have to dress up this intro with some beautiful stuff. might drop them into a section without the bass. And it kind of like, I feel like when you remove that bass line, suddenly it's like we get a little bit more clarity. We kind of strip it back a little bit. So we could come in with some more like kind of dainty details in here. This would be like a good section for like something that is accented by like some glockenspiel or something, right? We still got to figure out what we're answering this with. You know, we got a call, we need a response. And then we got another call here. It could be saxophone. It could be a different trumpet, honestly. And we could kind of like move them off to opposite ears. That would be kind of interesting. Oh, man. Yeah, this is definitely one that I'm going to be like spending 8 hours on. It's all good. It's all good, though. Sometimes you need to. Sometimes it's not about cranking out a beat in 30 minutes, you know. We did one earlier that took an hour and 10 minutes, and it's going to be a really good rap beat. It doesn't need to be super complicated. I you know, in terms of like length of beats, I would just say spend as much time as you need to fit in all of that technical detail. But what I would encourage everyone to like avoid is sitting on projects for like months. Like there's a difference between spending 8 hours on a track versus spending 2 months on a track, right? Because I think that what happens a lot of the times when people are like, oh, I could never, you know, I have to spend 2 months on this, you know. It's like what they're doing in those 2 months is they're not actually producing. They come to their DAW once a week. They sit in front of their DAW once a week over the course of 2 months, and they listen to their track go by 1,000 times, and they might just nudge one or two things, and then they're like, oh, I'm exhausted. Making music is hard, you know. And it's like that's not really, you know, producing. So I feel like that gets kind of caught up in the whole debate of like, you know, like quality and quantity and all that. It's like, no, spend however long you truly technically need to get the idea out. But also don't sit there and procrastinate for 2 months. That's not helping you either, you know? We were going to search for a little response to this. Was this sample pack that we got that trumpet from. I'm just curious if there's going to be something that really fits this. E flat mod. I've sampled this, and I don't know if I want to sample that again, because what I made with it last time was like so iconic and has spread on Spotify, you know. I'm not against reusing samples every once in a while, but that was the lick to Starlight Fades, one of the biggest hits off of my EP, Thinking of You. But yeah, Chocolate says, so true. Then don't want to go back on the track. Yeah, absolutely. You just, I feel like I get my ideas out best when I can do it in one sitting, which is really hard when it's like a big track like this. Like this might be something I flesh out later tonight. We'll see. I would ideally like to continue on this. Let's just surround the area we're working on. We'll loop this. We'll consider our options. Yikes. Did it. But yeah, Chalka says the trumpet is such a relaxer. I usually dozed off. I actually dozed off a bit. Hey man, it is meant to be like a very, very subtle and like chill jazzy track. Very low key. That is the ticket we're going for, you know? So we got to keep that vibe when we're choosing our next sample. Not really vibing with a lot of these saxophones. They're way too like reedy, you know what I mean? We should maybe dig back into the trumpet stuff, because there were some really clean trumpet assets here. And man, but yeah, Jose says they're very relaxing, like the bro said above. I'm holding my 8-month-old baby and watching. Hey, that's what I like to hear, man. I better not click on the wrong sample then. Yeah, he says, and he fell asleep from being so relaxed. Hell yeah. Right on, man. Yeah. So I really, the stakes are high here. I can't click on the wrong sample. We're gonna find something golden here. We'll see. There's like a potential here. Oh, I'm just not sure. I feel like I've gotten so dialed in on this section that I need to kind of back it up. Let's just hear this track. And if there's anything else, because sometimes, you know, you get kind of stuck pigeonholed trying to hit one specific mark. And it's like, let's back it up a little bit. If there's something else I can work on while we're trying to like brainstorm what we're doing with this section, that would be good. But otherwise, we're just staying on it, trying to figure out a response to that call. More coffee, yeah, no doubt. That might be what this track calls for. Well, you know, I did think of one thing that we're going to need, which is a little bit of rain in the intro. Just as a starting bass layer, there's a lot more I want to do to this intro. Let's maybe just search through. I feel like I default to the same rain samples. So let me just search through Splice, see if there's some good like light rain. Yeah, it's going to be something like this. This should be good. Come on, buddy, load. Here we go. Just kind of setting the vibe of this track, right? A little bit of rain. Cool, it's unwarped. We'll probably turn this way down. Oh, this is perfect. A nice sheet of light rain in the background. Gotta decide, are we gonna fade it out? Because we could just keep this as a little bit of white noise in the background. for the time being, we're going to leave this in. So I think this was the sample pack where we got that one flute from. I've got an idea. See what this next half does, though. Oh, that's a good resolve. Good. Nice. And you know what's cool though is that we still have room for one more. You see, we've got like a call, a response, and then we can kind of have like an answer. Like a call, response, answer sort of setup. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. But man, I think that's pretty much all the time we have today, though. I'm sorry to leave you guys on a cliffhanger. But I think that this is a track that I'm going to want to put a lot of care and attention into, you know? So it'll be good. It'll be really good. Let's listen to it and save it. I think we're on song 1136. 1136. There we go. Oh, man. Dude. Next time you guys hear this track, you're gonna barely recognize it. No, you'll recognize what we've got so far, but I'm gonna really dress this up. the golden track. Man, this is good. We had a really good session today. We got a really good BeatStars beat and a good start on something that I think would go really well on Spotify, right? So, man, on that note, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Oh, man, this was a good Saturday morning cook-up. Thank you, Signature, Jose, Chocolate. Yeah, everybody that's just been lurking as well. I really appreciate all of our lurkers, of course. But yeah, thank you guys so much. We're going to be live again on Thursday, mixing down some beats. I'm live every Thursday and Saturday right here on YouTube. I'm also live on Twitch every single Wednesday doing music feedback. So if you want to shop by some music for me to listen to and give you my thoughts on, definitely swing by the Twitch stream. I am TapDaddyBeats on Twitch. So yeah, definitely swing by. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Good stream. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Chocolate. Yeah, at least I keep a count. Yeah, you know, I've been working on that count for years. He says I lost 200 beats of my flash drive a couple months ago. Oh, man, that kills me, man. That absolutely kills me. That's rough. That's why I keep backups. I keep backup hard drives. But yeah, Signature, take it easy later, dude. Jose says, thanks to you, bro. We'll be here for the next live stream. Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. Take it easy. Until next time, happy producing. I'll see you guys later. Peace.